Okay, so the job for today on the Beast is replace these ugly. Whoever designed this bike took a day off from designing when they put these on it. So we're going to be switching those for these. Oh yeah, much more in keeping with the bike. So let's get into this. And it is absolutely freezing cold in here. So yeah, hopefully I'm gonna, these leaves keep blowing around again. I'm gonna close this garage door because I thought it might give me some sunlight, but actually it's blowing a gale and it's really cold. So hopefully the heat of my productivity will keep me warm. Not sure that works, to be honest. Okay, so the first one is done, and that took about 5 minutes, which is quite cool. I meant to say these are from Hitchcocks, so that's original, that's the updated one. They've got a really cool adjustment here, so you can, the further to the right it is, the closer it puts the brake lever, and then as you click it out, it moves it. Like, I might be able to show you actually, which I can show you. But look, if I click it this way, you see how it's moving this lever towards the handlebar itself, or away. So I'm going to keep it at the 3, I think, around about 3, see how that goes. What I would say is it hasn't really got rid of this wobble. Maybe that's needed, but there's no way that I've seen to get rid of the wobble. If you have a Royal Enfield and you have this same characteristic, let me know. Do I tighten this little, this Allen bolt here? I can't really tighten the bottom bolt anymore because it's tiny and I've done it up quite tight as it is. So what is the solution here to stopping this wobbling, or is there not even a solution? Let me know, answers on a postcard or in the comments below. Now let's do the clutch lever. Okay, so undone top and bottom, and you can't actually obviously get this out without loosening the clutch cable. So I'm gonna give that a go. That's down here, I think I've got to remove this little cover so I can see what I'm doing. I presume it's a cover. Can't really see into it that well, but maybe if I undo that, it will loosen anyway. I mean, potentially I could undo this, but I kind of want to keep the clutch in exactly the same position. I don't want to have to reset it, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'll see what happens when I undo this. Hopefully hopefully that'll give me a bit more access. Okay, yeah, so it does. It absolutely shows me what I need to do. So I'm thinking now that I am just going to loosen this, and I'll try and, what I'll do is I'll count the number of rotations I need to loosen. That I loosen it, and then I'll reverse the procedure going back, because I don't really want to mess with that. I feel like if I take that apart, it's going to be a pain. That's spring loaded. It's going to be a pain to put everything back. So yeah, I think I'm going to go down the route of undoing this, which will push this all this way, giving me a bit more flexibility at the top. One thing I didn't say is if you're thinking about doing this job yourself, then on the right hand side, you're going to need a 10mm spanner for the lower bolt, just down there. But on the left hand side, it's smaller, presumably because there's not as much space. It's an 8mm spanner, and if you're going to do this, then that's not an 8 or a 10. I think that's going to be a 12. So make sure you got some spanners handy. Okay, job is done. I'll show you these. Here they are in situ. I am such an idiot though, because I fitted them, and obviously I counted the number of turns that I did on the clutch bolts just here. But then I started the bike and put it into gear. I was like, why is it not biting? Like, why is it, like, how have I managed to mess that up, that it's not biting and not changing the gear? So then I readjusted those bolts and I was like, it's still not doing anything. And then I realized that the bike was on the center stand and that the back wheel was turning. So that is why it wasn't doing anything, i.e. stalling, because the back wheel was able to turn. As soon as I put it on the floor, it was fine. Like, it works perfectly. So I just need to take it out really when it's a little bit warmer and do some adjustment. That's how cold it is here. It is 9 degrees in the garage. So maybe one day I'll install a space heater or a diesel heater. I've been looking at those, but this is a timber frame building, so I'm not sure how venting would go. How do you vent through the wall of a timber frame building with a diesel heater? Is that dangerous? It seems like a fire risk. Maybe there's some kind of manifold you can get. If anyone's got any experience with diesel heaters, let me know, because it'd be nice to be out here and not be absolutely freezing, which I am right now. Anyway, yeah, they look good. Job done. Next job, Fuel X Lite install, but I'm not going to do that today because, you know, got to save that for another day when it's even colder. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy New Year, everyone.